Welcome to I Dream of Words, where we play with words and think about talking. This time we're talking about differences between common English words. What we'll look at are these words in particular that all have similar meanings. Think, hope, believe, know, suspect, presume, assume, intuit, contemplate, ponder, and wonder. They all refer to the act of thinking, so let's talk about think first. What does it mean to think? Simply put, thinking is a result of being able to speak and understand a language. The complex version of that includes languages that don't necessarily have an out-loud component, like sign languages, but that's far more than we need to look at the moment. But you can look at it this way. Humans start to think when they can imagine something without it being there. If you need to have an apple in the room before you can want one, rather than just being hungry and not caring much what you put in your mouth, you're not thinking. That's what an animal does. But if you can hold a picture of an apple in your mind, even if no apple is there with you, that's thought. You are thinking. I think of an apple. They think of their parents. Did you even think before you said that? Hope is thought plus desire. If you hope something is the case, that's something you want to happen. It can be in any tense, past, present, or future. I hope my sister is okay. They hoped it was finished, but they were disappointed. I hope I'll be swimming in the ocean this time next year. Believe and know are a pair. If you believe something, you think it's true, but you don't have any evidence or practical knowledge. If you know something, there's proof. I believe it'll be easy, but I don't know for sure. They believed the Earth was flat, but having taken this many flights, they should know better. I believe I can fly, but I don't really want to know if I'm wrong. Suspect, presume, and assume go together as another group. If you suspect something, your mind tells you it's likely, but you don't have any evidence. You don't know, but it's probable. The opposite of suspect is doubt. If your mind tells you it's unlikely, but there's no proof either way. If you presume or assume, these are synonyms. It's stronger than suspecting it. Your mind tells you it's likely, and you act like it is without needing to find out if you're correct. Intuit is an old, highly formal version of suspect that you won't often see, but it's useful to know what it means in case it shows up when you're reading. Another synonym for assume is deduce. Technically, it means to know something based on related information, but it's normally used to mean knowing something without actual proof, but acting like it's true anyway. I suspect they're guilty, but I have no proof. They assumed I took the book despite my not having even been in the room. I presume you're Anna? Contemplate and ponder are synonyms. Ponder being a slightly more formal and emphatic version. They simply mean to think carefully about something. If you say you're contemplating an idea, it's not just a brief thought. It's a long process. If you are pondering it, the assumption will be that it's an extremely long and involved thought, often with the connotation that it's far too much thought for a simple idea. I know it's a difficult question, but I contemplated it all evening, and I think I've got the answer now. Are you still pondering the deeper meaning of ice cream? In today's class, we'll contemplate modern ethics. The last word is wonder, a great place to end or to begin. If you wonder, it doesn't just mean that you don't know, but that you want to know, and will probably ask questions to learn the answer. You could say wondering is the beginning of learning. I wonder why things stay on the ground. She wonders what they think of her. My daughter spends all day wondering things and looking them up on Wikipedia. I'm so glad she's so motivated. You've already been doing plenty of thinking, but perhaps now you'll have an easier time describing exactly how you're doing it to others. Thanks for listening.